Hi everyone and welcome to Coin Treasure Hunt. If you'd like to learn a little about the objects, faces and places on the back of UK circulated coins, find out which commemorative coins are rare, sought after and worth more than face value, and to seek out the hidden treasures a lot of people miss or you just love coin hunts, then I invite you to subscribe. Right, today I'm going to be doing a £2 coin hunt. Full bag this time. Had a half bag last time. Actually slightly less than a half bag. But as I say, it's not quantity that counts, it's quality. So anyway, here's hoping with a full bag we have quality. Been very lucky with the half bags, I gotta say, so, or if it's slightly less or slightly more than half bags, because you can't get an exact half bag in £2 coins. There we go, our first find. Brunel achievements. Good example of that. Where am I at now? Shiny beast. So yeah, oh there we go. The active union. It's up the right way for once. Between England and Scotland. There we go. Also afterwards I'll look for, as well as obviously the commemoratives, and we want to get some of the really nice ones if possible. Oh, speaking of nice ones, now it's not a sought after one because it's quite high mintage for a £2 coin, but it's right up there with my favourite designs. Absolutely love that design. Beautiful, 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 beautiful design. First World War Army. Here's Shiny Beast. And another one. Has it got remember on it? Or has it got remember? Can't really see it there. Doesn't like the light above. It's very difficult to see because it's got crud, but I think it actually does have remember on it. No, there's remember. Anyway, the gunpowder plot. Guy Fawkes. And there's Shiny Beast. Very shiny 2015. Also look for a technology coin, 2005. I look for it. It's the lowest mintage one. The 2012 is actually almost as low mintage, but you don't get any prizes for second really in the coin hunts. Lots of those shiny 2015s. But because it's the lowest mintage, it would be more sought after than the 2005 would be more sought after than 2012. Although I don't think that many people collect it. But if you're an avid coin collector, then you know you want to get all the coins. And actually, trust me, it's a lot rarer than a whole lot of the commemoratives. But speaking of the commemoratives, I would absolutely love to get the Mary Rose, because I don't have my one anymore. But obviously any of the ones between 2 million, oh lovely, Shakespeare Histories, beautiful. Absolutely always love to get a Shakespeare coin. Beautiful, beautiful design, gorgeous. The best set of coins around, really. The best circulated set, I think. Personally, just fabulous designs. And Kitchener. The First World War. The outbreak of it, or well, the dates of it. They thought that the First World War, the lads who signed up initially to join, to fight, thought that the war would be over, and everybody thought the war would be over for Christmas or by the first Christmas when it started in 2014. How wrong they were, sadly. Some horrendous battles in that Battle of the Somme. Where thousands and thousands, tens of thousands died in it. The generals, like Kitchener, sitting in their offices commanding the people in charge of their battalions to go over the top and fight the enemy and get shot to bits by machine guns. Easy for them, eh? Anyway, there we got Charles Darwin, another one of my absolute favourite designs. Wonderful human being, incredible scientist. Where would we be without Darwin? In the Dark Ages. And another one, the abolition of the slave trade. One of the most poignant coins out there, I've got to say. One of the greatest injustices ever to man. Oh, yeah. So we're not shy of a few commemoratives. The star find so far would be the Shakespeare one. Not so much because of mintage, but more so to do with. Oh, you're looking a bit at the weird chain. Maybe not, but possibly. No, didn't quite have that same chain that the Shakespeare ones have. But just to finish with Shakespeare coin, because of design. The fabulous, fabulous design. There's a lot of bags completely devoid of commemoratives, so certainly shiny coins, but shiny definitive coins. Well, there's a commemorative right there, and it's Charles Darwin again. So good, he's paid us a visit twice. Tell you what, one I haven't seen in a very long time, the King James Bible, or actually, well, the one that I mentioned earlier, which is the Mary Rose. Get myself more comfortable here. Comfort is an important part of coin hunts. Somebody's added their own design to that one. Not a particularly good design. And another abolition of the slave trade. Still quite a few more bags to go, but you do get through them rapidly. And World War II with St. Paul's on the front. Let's put some in the treasure chest, so they don't go cascading like a waterfall. There we go. Quick view of the side. Ooh, they all look like standing on the shoulder of giants. Let's see if they are. I think they are. Let's not do a side view again. Oh no, there was one. Okay. There's the other Brunel portrait. Where's your? Here, the two of you go. Yeah, not setting the world alight so far, I've got to say. These coins. But that's it. That's coin hunts for you, you know. Yeah. It is a roller coaster ride. There are certainly a lot of bags here devoid of commemoratives. There are certainly any decent ones. Decent as in low mintage. I don't mean they have to be they can only be decent if they're low mintage, because I'm more about design. But you know, every coin hunter wants to get a rare coin. It's nothing like a rare coin. It's one of the lower mintages, as in the middle range lower mintages. Trinity Lighthouse. But not another Charles Darwin hat trick. That's actually a reasonably low mintage as well. Again, the middle bracket is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like the under millions or between 1 and 2 million. And another Kitchener. Well, it's First World War, isn't it? But you know what I mean. Just a quick check. Another active union. Good grief. It's doubles day again. And the Rugby World Cup. It was held in Australia in 1999. Certainly in the southern hemisphere. Or was it? The active union. Certainly the final was contested between a European team and an Antipodean team. Got the active union yet again. It's hat trick and doubles day. And Florence Nightingale. Appropriate and poignant at this time, this difficult time we're all living through. More difficult for others, obviously. For some other people. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more bags. Any treasures lie within? You could potentially be a Shakespeare. It's got that weird sheen. In fact, I'm pretty confident that I'd say 90% sure that that's either. It could also be the absolutely beautiful. Can't even remember the name of it now. Great Fire of London. That's Shakespeare. Told you. I can spot them from the obverse. Same one. Shakespeare Histories, another Shakespeare Histories. Look for the sheen, and you shall find a Shakespeare. And then St. Paul's, World War II. You're a shiny beast. You're probably a 2015. Very shiny, though. Wowzers. Yes, it is 2015. I should become a... well, I should go into the predicting business. Another shiny beast. You're another 2015. No, 2014. Very shiny though. Could replace. Oh, cool! Yes! Woohoo! At last! We got one to really celebrate. Now this is a low mintage coin. Woohoo! Magic. Absolutely phantasmalogical. I am very, very happy. I've had to wait late in the hunt, but whoo! Got one. It's the London celebration of the centenary of the London Olympics. You see the track there, 1908 to 2008. Cool. Awesome. Don't you just love getting a low mintage coin? Oh yeah. And then we got Brunel achievements again. It's a double of Brunel. But I'm liking you. I'm liking you a lot. Just popped up there. I was just like looking at it going, oh my word. And then another one with the textured background as well. Not one from the pack with a smooth background. Not surprisingly. Abolition of the slave trade. What was that? Well, no. Third last bag that was. I mean, it can be the first coin, it can be the last coin, it can be anywhere in between. Or not at all. You're a shiny beast as well. What year are you? 2008. It's quite shiny for 2008. And then another active union. It's a quadruple active union. 1998. Oh, feels good. Got a real treasure. Fantastic. So sneaky pig. Not sure, is the second one something? Is that one there? Something? Thought I saw something different. It was probably just the way it was orientated. Yeah. Another Brunel achievements. Good grief. There you go. That's a hat trick of you. And that is probably that. What are you? 1998. No. 2008. Cool. Got one of the treasures, the real treasures of the £2 coins. So fantastic. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for 2005s or any oddballs that I might have missed along the way. Right, it took me a while there. Just move my cup. But I had a lot of fun looking through them because I found some oddballs as usual. So here we go. Don't need to use the pointer for this one or a pen. But you can see there, somebody has decided to, maybe not a royal fan, a royalist. Somebody's dug in a sharp object or maybe a chisel there, just to see what it would do to the obverse of a coin. That's my oddball. Right, what else have I got? Well, got this one. Just goes to show that the minting process is far from perfect. It's quite a gap around between the two metals there, so yeah, not that unusual. I have had one before where honestly you could run a race car and it's just ridiculous. So it's not the worst one I've had, but certainly noticeable on it. Yeah, what else? Now have a look at these 2015s, and you might think just on the front of it, on the face of it, not very unusual. But then let me get two more. There's a nice shiny one, and there's another one. Right, now if you look closely along here, along the rim, you can see a good clean divide between the silver area and the brass area. Same here, really clean. But here, you use the point of the pen, you can see a lot of brass area has gone into the silver area. So that's definitely a misstrike. I think it's even more clear here, along here. Both 2015, so maybe there was a batch of these coins. You can see it quite clearly there. the amount of brass area that should be silver. And it's not there at all. And neither of them. So yeah, there must have been a batch of them where they were just placed wrong. The die moved, whatever caused it. But it is actually put in more of the brass than the silver. So that's quite cool actually. Finding them. So it was good. You have to be observant and you have to take time. It does take time. I don't always have time to do it, but it does take time. And now, this chap here. Now, this is an imposter. Now, let me show you something. Well, let me show you two more. I always keep the fakes because putting them back into circulation is not pretty good, even though it does cost quite a bit of money because there's already £6 worth there. But you can see here there's a kind of an evolution in how they're being produced. This one here is a 2011 and it like literally looks like one of those looks like foil from one of those chocolate sweets or something like that they used to get as a kid. And then if you turn it over, it's all over the place. Look. It looks so bad. And to me, if that was handed to me in a shop, you know, not that I were, obviously I don't work in a shop, but you know, or if somebody handed it in, you could obviously see, even if you weren't that aware of fakes, you could obviously see just how utterly bad it is. But look how much, I use this in inverted commas, but look how much better they've got. So that was 2011. I'm sure it was done then, or maybe that was a random date, but it seems to be a definite evolution. And these could definitely pass. That's a 2015. So these ones, and that one there especially, so 2015, easily passable. I have to say the quality of them have got so much better of the fakes. So they are very passable. What you still notice is the clarity of it, how clear it is and how defined it is. It is looking a lot more detailed, you know, because here's a real one. Maybe not the same year, but the fine detail isn't there, but it's definitely passable. And the back, you would be hard pushed. You would be hard pushed to notice the difference of that. So yeah, they're certainly getting. I mean, they're getting like really close to the real thing. Really close. So that was the one I found, but those are two that I've already found previously. So an imposter there. What else did I get? I did get the key that I was looking for. The 2005. I've never got this many, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2005s. That's lower than 18. Lower mintage than 18 of the commemoratives. So I consider it a good one, and I consider it a bit of a sleeper as well, because this technology design is no longer on the reverse. It's now being replaced by the Britannia. And when it's the lowest mintage of any particular coin, be it a definitive or a commemorative, it's always worth one or holding on to one. Certainly for your collection in general, and I'll always look for the lowest mintage ones or whatever like that. But certainly it could potentially become quite a desirable coin in time, because of the fact that it's no longer used. The design has changed now. Right, okay. So on to what we got. Let's move the monstrosities. Right, gosh, so many of them. Right, St. Paul's, World War II. Got two of them. I don't know what I've got that part. Ah, that was 2005 that I showed you. The Act of Union, quadruple Act of Union. A hat trick of I've forgotten. Of abolition of the slave trade. Mine went blank there. And then we've got Brunel, our achievements, a hat trick of them. Hat trick of Darwin. Beautiful coin. Love that coin. One of my absolute favourites. And then we've got Kitchener. World War One, First World War coin. Two of them. Oh, didn't mean to even show them. Brr. Another one of my favourite designs, First World War Army. Beautiful design. Absolutely love that. One of the higher mintage coins, but definitely one of my favourites. Then the Rugby World Cup, the first commemorative £2 commemorative by metallic one. Here anyway. And then Florence Nightingale. Beautiful Art Deco design there. Starburst. Oh, hold on a minute. Is that another one? Yeah, sorry, there was a hat trick of this. Not surprisingly. Being at the highest mintage of these £2 commemoratives. Then we had Remember. Oh, well, it isn't a Remember one. But the Gunpowder Plot. Then we had Brunel Portrait. Looking for hours of those coins has fried my brain a little bit. Trinity Lighthouse. One of the medium range mintage ones. And then we had the beautiful Shakespeare Histories. And we had a brace of them. Always wonderful to get them. But the star coin of the day, without a shadow of a doubt, is our Olympic centenary. Fabulous. 910,000 mintage only on it, which is incredibly low mintage, which I'm absolutely delighted to get that. And getting ever closer and ever more convincing, the monstrosity there. Looking less like a monstrosity and more like the real thing, I've got to say. But there we go. Absolutely delighted with that one. Absolutely delighted. I always love to get the Shakespeare, so that'd be definitely worth over face value. And I think even the Shakespeares go for over face value. Right. By now you should see a selection of my videos that YouTube have suggested you might like to watch if you've enjoyed this one. And up in the right hand corner you will see that beautiful X marks the spot Tempe coin that will help you to subscribe. If you enjoy the content, of course. In the meantime, everybody, I wish you happy hunting, and I'll see you again for the next coin treasure hunt. Take care until then. Bye-bye.